Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahshua my brothers. Yahweh Shema Alatham Shem Yahshua my sisters. With the I.S.U.P.K start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Tonight is Friday night, Lashawan, Qadash. Here in Atlanta, I am priest and officer of 500. Y'all will die. Coming to you live from the A-Town to teach you this Lashawan Qadash. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to learn this ancient Hebrew, this holy tongue. And we're going to learn the basics. We're going to keep it simple. You know, we ain't going to get all extravagant out here on you tonight. We're just going to keep it simple. You know, keep it easy, keep it breezy, so that you can learn and understand your language, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, your language. That is the Lashawan Qadash. And the language that is being spoken on the earth today by the heathen is not your language. It's a bastardized version of your language. You don't have to worry about that. We're going to get you right tonight. You understand? We're going to learn this language, and we're going to keep it moving. Because when Christ's kingdom gets here, guess what? Just like in America, the language of the citizens is English. You best believe when we get to Jerusalem, the language will be the Lashawan Qadash, or that holy tongue, or what the world likes to call the ancient Hebrew. So with that being said, familiarize yourself with that which is on the board. We're going to go over these characters here in a second. You know, to the brother, to the Akim, you know, and the Akwakian out there. Hope y'all to walk, you know what I'm talking about. You know, one of the brothers this week reached out to me and showed me a video of an earthquake. An earthquake in Turkey. You know, and at that particular day when I was seeing it, the death toll was at 12, I think it was 12,000 plus, you know, in the death toll. So we just want to say the water of Yahweh for showing your power in the earth. But these oppressors don't believe that you the truth out here. They don't believe. They on something else. They on what they want to be on. But tonight we on the Lashawan Qadash, this ancient tongue, and we're gonna, you know, pray that the Most High continue to give vengeance to this earth for the things that they've done to the house of Israel, the children of Jacob. You understand? We sick of it. Us Israelites, we sick of how the world treating us and how the world is doing us right now. And so what we're gonna do is take back that what God gave us that was stolen from us by the oppressor and his, you know, his allies. Shalom to those on the conference call. Y'all might say, if anybody on the conference call, go ahead and say your name so I can get you on the roster before we get started. Anybody on the conference call? Go ahead. Who we got? Who we got? Y'all about to say I'm thug. You don't want to tell me your name? You don't want to tell me your name? Go ahead. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, you two up? All right, that what's up. That what's up. Anybody else on the conference call? We got anybody else on the conference call? All right. Hearing nobody else, we gonna keep it pushing. All right. So how we normally do it every Friday night here in Atlanta, ATL. You know what I'm saying? I.S.U.P.K Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about? We always start out with these characters. You know what I'm talking about? And so whatever we're gonna do, you know, since the beginning of our Hebrew classes here in Atlanta, that's how we always start class. Always deal with this alphabet first, so you can understand these characters and what you're looking at. And once we get into that, you know, we're going to jump into some scriptures. All right? And so we'll also talk about, you know, what the Most High is doing in this world, too. The Most High is out here laying waste to these heathens. He's bringing destruction to this place. And that's what we asking him to do in these prayers on the Sabbath service. We asking him to come out here and do that. Do to these folks. And let them know that your power, that you are the power of Israel. And that your power, Yahweh in the Hebrew, the most high power, his power, the thing that he come around here and tell the angels to move, is the greatest power on earth. You understand? The Most High is the greatest power on earth. You know what I'm saying? He created these heavens and this earth, you know what I'm talking about, for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to live in and to rule. But since we talk about this Hebrew, let's get into it. All right. First character, Ah. Ah in the ancient, Ah in the Assyrian. We got Ba. Ba in the ancient, Ba in the Assyrian. Ga in the ancient, Ga in the Assyrian. Da in the ancient, Da in the Assyrian. Ha in the ancient, Ha in the Assyrian. We got Wa in the ancient, Wa in the Assyrian. We got the Za, as in Zabalawan in the ancient. Za in the Salaki, Za in the Assyrian. Moving on to the next column, we got Ka, as in Captain Katazah. Ka in the ancient, Ka in the Assyrian. Now the Ka in the Assyrian, it looks like the Ha in the Assyrian. Only difference is in the Ha, there's a space here. There's a space here. But the Ka, it looks like a complete staple. You know, like you staple a machine, you staple the papers together. It's like an unused staple. All right. Ta. Ta in the ancient, Ta in the Assyrian. We got Ya. Ya in the ancient, Ya in the Assyrian. Ka. Ka in the ancient, Ka in the Assyrian. Now, Salaki, Ka in the ancient. Now, in the Assyrian, Ka has two characters. It has this Ka right here, you know what I'm talking about, in the beginning or the middle of the word. This Ka right here that extends below the letter line is at the end of the word, like Barak. You understand what I'm saying? Here we go. Next word, next character. La. La in the ancient, La in the Assyrian. We got Ma in the ancient. Ma in the ancient. All right. Now Ma is like Ka. It has two characters. This is for the beginning or middle of the word, the Ma character, and this is for the end of the word. It looks like a square. Looks like a square. All right. Na. Na in the ancient. Now Na in the Assyrian has, just like the Ma in the Ka, has two characters. It has this in the beginning and the middle of the word, Slakia. And at the end of the word, it has this character that goes below the letter line. All right. Sa in the ancient, Sa in the Assyrian. And when you look at this Sa, it's similar to this Ma, but the Ma, it curves over and down, where the Sa curves up. You understand? It curves up. All right. Then we got I, like the eye in your head. This circle right here represents the eye in your head. I in the ancient, I in the Assyrian. Pa, the character, the character Pa in the ancient. Now Pa in the Assyrian has two characters. Got two characters. You got this Pa right here in the beginning or the middle of the word. All right. You have this Pa at the end of the word, and it drops down below the letter line. Taza is another one that had, in the ancient, also in the Assyrian, it has two characters. Taza in the ancient, it's like in the Assyrian, this is what it looks like in the beginning of the word, beginning or middle of the word. At the end of the word, it's going to drop down below the letter line. And you see it's like a reverse of this top portion of the Taza, all right? Qua in the ancient, Qua in the Assyrian, Ra in the ancient, Ra in the Assyrian. We got Shah in the ancient, Shah in the Assyrian. We got Tha in the ancient and Tha in the Assyrian. And then what we're going to do tonight, we're going to deal with some more names. You know, last week we dealt with numbers. Week before that, we dealt with some names. We dealt with the tribes, the 12 tribes of Israel last time. Before that, when I was teaching. And so now we're going to deal with some names. And as we deal with these names, these heathen names, we're going to the heathens now. We're going to learn the heathen names. So as we're learning these names, Salaki, as we're learning these names, you can understand how these characters go together. You understand? It's just about learning the characters and character placement. You know, we're gonna do it in the majority of it tonight. We're gonna do in the ancient Hebrew. So let's keep this moving right here. We keep the moving right here. Shalom, y'all watch out the star. You all awesome question.
Come. Shalom, y'all Shem Shabbat.
Yeah, we're gonna do some names. We're gonna do these heathen names for y'all on the conference call. Y'all out there in Google land, we gonna deal with the names of some heathens in here. You know what I'm talking about? You know, what we got? I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about? I.S.U.P.K. Atlanta. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. ATL. We've been to deal with the heathen nations. All right, but before we put the heathen nation up there, we're gonna do this first. We're gonna do something completely different from a heathen nation. We're gonna put this on the board. We see if y'all remember your characters. See if you remember your characters before we go to the heathens. Start over. Hold on. Before we put these heathens up here, let's put this up here. Because when I get to talk about these heathens, I tend to, want to go in on them. We want to go in on them. All right. In the ancient Hebrew, I got a name on the board. Are you watching the board? Young man, I.S.U.P.K. You looking at the board right now? All right. Can you tell me what I have on the board? What name is that on the board? It's a name. I give you that much. It's a name. Whose name is on the board? What does that say? I'm pretty sure you got a Hebrew chart, so my class is open book. Everything will be open book. Open book. I'm not no hard man to get along with. So pull out your chart, your Hebrew chart, and tell me what this say. Tell me what does this say. You say it all the time. 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 The first one is Yah. I'll put that on the board. The first one is Yah. First character is Yah. I'll put that up there for you. We got that one out the way. All right, first character. Yah, you got Yah up there. What's the next character? All right, you got a Shah. What's coming after the Shah? Oh, there we go, Yasharal. I ain't had to write all that out. There you go, Yasharal. Now I can put it up there. Well, I want to put it up there. All right, Yasharal. Yasharal means Israel. All right, I had to put that up there first. We gotta get it. We're gonna get into the heathens because when we say that prayer, we say with all the heathen nations in it. It's Psalm 83. When we say in Psalm 83 has the it's the prayer of destruction to the other nations. Let me paraphrase it. It's the scripture talking about how King David is asking God to come kill the heathen. One of my favorite scriptures on planet Earth. It was Psalm 83. But tonight, since we, talk about everybody, we're gonna deal, since we talk about it, we're gonna deal with nations, heathen nations, and we're gonna spell them out in the Salaki, in the Hebrew, in the Assyrian, Salaki, in the not the Assyrian, in the ancient Hebrew. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spell these things out in the Syrian, Salaki, why do you say Assyrian? In the ancient Hebrew. We're gonna do it in the ancient Hebrew. All right. So the first word, or the first heathen would be Edom, the oppressor. All right. The oppressor. I may need to make this a little bigger. Give me a moment. Talk about the oppressor. Shalom, right? Y'all about to talk. Yeah, we gonna write down the heathen nations for class tonight.
Oh, come. Salaki Yahanna.
Go ahead.
That's gonna help with Psalms 83.
Oh yeah, that was just talking about. Go ahead, have a seat there, young man. How about y'all start? All right, so the first name we got up here is Edom. Edom is the first name we got up here, and Edom, it means red. Like the color red, it means red. It means red. Edom means red. Edom means red. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a moment to write that down. That's on the board. I want y'all to write that down. What's on the board? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta write it down. Yep, we gotta write that down. Gotta write it down. Because it's for your edification. I know these things. I got them written down.
Right.
I got them written down. Young man, you gonna write them down too?
I got
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't never say, look. Don't be sure. What the sign say? Make sure. Option the pie. And then the other sign say?
No
what?
No excuse.
All right, the pie. She'll grab that young man a pen.
All right, come.
And some type of book to write on, or give him another chair.
Very good.
Well, we talk about the heathen nations tonight, and this is your damn oppressor. Edom, the Edomites, hey, your oppressor. Oppressor. Let me put that on the board. So y'all don't forget, they is the oppressor. That's who they are, the oppressor. They're the one that got you eating pig feet and hog testicles. Talking about you eating real good. They'll let you know the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Hey, that's right.
So when you at home and you practicing your Hebrew, just know the pastor, go ahead and find that piggy.
Now, come on.
When you at home, you going through and looking at this Hebrew, and you say out of woman, you talk about the oppressor. You talk about the oppressor. The pale face, forked tongue, devil. Y'all call him, kept me out the class, I'll tell you what you call him. All the racial epithets you call him. You know what I'm saying? But how do we pronounce that? It's on the board. Give you a moment right now. It's on the board. How do you pronounce that? How do you say it? How do you say it so I can put the English translation on the board for the people? Somebody tell me, because I gave you everything that you need right there. How do you say it? Go ahead.
Adawam.
Say Salaki.
Oh, Salaki Yahanna.
All right.
Adawam.
Adawam. Correct. Adawam. Put it up. the color red. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that racial epithet that they be calling the oppressor about his neck. The one they talk about his neck. Because I'm on the airways, I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to give the flag. So go ahead. Go ahead. Appreciate you. But yo, you know, it's that man with that neck that looks a different color. It turns a certain color. It might be on the board. But that's who we talking about right now. You know. You got it on you got that written there, young man I.S.U.P.K? Go ahead. You got it? All right. Y'all got it right here?
Con, one,
All right. They keep pushing. They keep pushing. But remember now, your oppressor, he don't like you. And then, check this out. Y'all go and eat them down. Y'all go to the restaurant, to the oppressor, not the oppressor restaurant. Y'all go to the Chinaman restaurant and eat them damn shrimp pie, right? Shrimp pie, right? Now look, when I was in the world, right? I called a Japanese restaurant asking for some chicken fried rice. They got offended.
Right.
We not Chinese. But look, it is what it is. They heathens. I don't know the difference between a Moabite and an Ammonite. They look the same to me. They look like children of damn incest. That's what they look like. I don't understand. They look like the hills have eyes. That's what they look like. And if y'all don't understand that, what the hill have eyes look like, you know, I think it's on Netflix. You can Google it. Google rent movies. You know what I'm saying? So we got Moab on here. So we're gonna put this up here. Go ahead. That's his name. That's his name in the Hebrew. Adawama with the M. Adawan with the N is Lord or Sir. How we say Sir? How you say con? The same as saying it's yes sir, yes. It's yes Lord, yes in the literal translation. Adawam with the M means red, and that's what you call Edom, the Edomites. When we call them when we say Edom, Mount Edom, we're actually calling them red people. But that's what they are. Their blood shows through their skin. Oh, go ahead first. I know it. But yeah, it'll confuse me the first time too. But it worked out. Give me a second. I'm gonna check something before I put this on the board. Give me a second. But yeah, the Chinaman, the Moabites of the world, they out here to kill you.
Right.
They out here to destroy you too. You understand? Anybody got their blue letter? My blue letter.
Con.
Go to Moab for me, your blue letter.
Con.
My blue letter trick. No, see, once you go to talk about the oppressor, you go to shut down your damn devices. For real, man, it's just that simple. Look, if we better go straight to it, let me check you out. Yeah, I'll put it up. Go on.
I am the one.
Let me see that right. It's a Mawa and a Ba.
Sorry.
Ma. You said a Wa, a Ah, and a what?
Ba.
Oh, look, it kind of practice.
Right.
Practice makes perfect. You know what I'm saying? Mawa Abu is the so-called Chinaman. You know, these are Chinese people. You know what I'm saying? The one that, like I said, he'll have eyes. You know what I'm saying? The one that you say, supposed to be the one smart in science and medicine and all that.
Right.
Now, this name me of my father. Of my father.
So like you said,
Go ahead.
that's synonymous to incest, baby.
That's exactly what that means. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
y'all, I'm about to get a piece about that too.
Go ahead. Pull your precept. Pull your precept out in the back. Whenever you get.
Oh, con.
So we say the word is ma wa ba ma wa awa. Go ahead, Officer.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 60, verse 8. Moab is my wash pot.
Moab is the what?
Is my wash
The
pot.
water pot is what you use to damn clean up stuff. Keep going.
Over Edom,
Over Edom.
I will cast out my shoe. Philistine trumpets through because of me.
Read that verse.
Of verse 69.
Yep.
I mean, verse 9 as well. Of Psalm 69. I might be right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, we think like Moab, thinking like he's smarter than everybody else. He know but a wash pot. You seen it literally throughout history. The islands get washed out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What they call tsunamis.
Oh yeah.
They just wash them out.
Oh yeah.
In a little small little pot or island they in.
Oh yeah. And this is okay. This I'm gonna get mad at this one right here.
Oh man.
But yeah, the Most High, called them of my father because of what you said, young man Charles. They are children of incest. You know the story of Moab. I'm gonna do Ammon in a second. The daughters of Lot, because Lot didn't have any sons, they wanted to have sex with their daddy so that he could have a son. And they gave him 2 incest babies. You are you familiar with incest babies? You seen people with Down syndrome? That's what that is. Down syndrome is a side effect, one of the many side effects of incest. It's one of the many side effects of incest. Y'all got this down?
Okay, I got that.
Go ahead.
Book of Psalms, chapter 60, verse 9. Who will bring me on to the strong city? And who will lead me into Edom?
And look, this wash pot that he talking about, Moab is what's going on in the world. When you down, take off your clothes at night before you go to bed, take it back, whatever. And you check them tags, they say made in what? Made what?
In China.
In China. When you take your shoes off, what they made it? Go ahead.
In China.
When you I do you one better. When you buy your chicken out of the store, where does it come from? Go ahead.
In China.
That's right. Everything that you use comes out of China. Everything. That's why Moab is your wash pot. It gets cleaned up over there and sent to you. They your wash pot, literal wash pot. They clean up everything. Your cell phone. Where it come from? Just it.
In China.
Your dad's tires on your car. Where they come from?
China.
The damn that little light right there, that light ring. Where you think it come from?
China.
Everything comes from China. Everything get washed out of China. But what's most significant about that wash pot is the stuff at the bottom of the wash pot, the trash. That's the Chinese people too. They are trash. All right, y'all got this. You got this, out of shop. Y'all got it right. All right. All right, we're going on to Moab. Incest brother. The other side of the hills. Ammon. Do we know who the Ammonites are today? Who are the modern day Ammonites? If Moab is the Chinese, who are the Ammonites? Think about it. If Moab is China, Ammon is what? They come from the same man. Go ahead.
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
Japanese.
There you go. I put it on the board for you.
Oh.
So you can have it. All right. So pull it up for me in the blue letter. Put it up for me. I'll make sure I got it right. All right, now, Ammon actually means inbred. I can't make this up. It actually means that, so I can't make it up. All right, is that the right spelling on the board?
I think so. Kind of.
Oh, let me flip it down, buddy. I don't know what's going on with my blue line.
There it is. It was the next
Yeah,
verse.
mine was kind of small, my bad.
It's doing the same thing.
Come.
It'll open and close real quick.
Mm-hmm. We might have restart the tablet. I'm trying to start my phone. See what happens. Start my phone. See what happens.
That's right.
Kind
All right, so do you know how to say it though?
of.
How you say it?
That's I-ma-wan.
I'm a one.
I'm a one.
I'm a one. All right, I-ma one. Inbreed.
That's great.
Look, hey, this is Hebrew in Atlanta, Lashawan, Qadash class. We going in on the heathens, we put their names on the board because it's practice. It'll help you understand and learn, you know what I'm saying, this language. It will help you understand it. It will help you learn it. It will keep you learning, you know. So I'll give y'all a moment to write that down. Young man, I was sure you got it written down. You write it down. Go ahead, finish it. Go ahead, you got it. You got it. You know, we ain't glad together. I did look, I gotta remind you, I wasn't born an officer or whatever number I am. I had to learn too. But I take my time to write these things down so I can understand what it means. And then once you get it down and you become an officer or whatever, you know what I'm talking about, you come in here and teach, they like, oh, that's what it's all about. Not a million years did I think I was going to be teaching the Lashawan Qadash. But here I am. But they say, what Tupac said, all eyes on me. That's what it is, man. Like, look. While y'all think about it right here. Just think about it on this wise. The oppressor hates you so much, he don't want you to learn your language.
Right.
They keep that in mind. He do not want you to learn your language. So if you can't learn your language, yeah, what? You just out here accepting anything that the world has to offer, and that's not what's up. You understand? That is not what's up. You know. But the oppressor can't keep me down. You wanna know why? I keep me some Hebrew somewhere. Oppressor wanted to shut down my damn. He wanted to shut my phone down so I can open up the blue lock. All right, let you have that right there, oppressor, on my telephone. But I got a laptop device that can show me that same language. You devil, you. I can't say how I want to say. We got a really young man in here, you know. I'm trying to keep it kosher. Trying to keep it clean.
So like you say, he's heard worse.
Oh, okay. That's from your dad. I ain't your dad. Your dad is top right there, right now. I got to deal with Commander Junior Yahanna. Why are you cussing out right in television? Y'all got this on the board, though? Y'all got this on the board?
Kind of one.
You got a young man outside? I ain't hear you say what now? I heard, look, I told you the oppressor, the damn devil, some business. You done put my phone on that. I was on speakerphone.
It was.
I know I ain't touched that boy. Look, hate is such a strong word, but I hate that song business. That damn oppressor. Right. I hope all of them tonight choke on their own saliva in their sleep.
That's right.
And then look, then the crazy part about it, when they die, before they die tonight, I want them to go and do a video wheel and say, I leave all my belongings to the men and women of the I.S.U.P.K.
That's got
right. That's right.
Go kill yourself, oppressor. Go kill yourself, oppressor, and write a wheel like before you do it and leave everything to Commander Junior Go kill your goddamn self. It's a lot. I'm sorry. They tell me I got a perfect hatred for a wrong person. So it gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. All right, next one on the damn list. Allah Akbar. Oh my goodness, Ishmael. Let me holler, Allah Akbar. Look, I was watching the Turkish earthquake newscast that also Deshaun, like I was saying, he was showing me the other day, right? And then it was some dude that said, Allah Akbar. I said, damn, he still good. He will kill 12,000 Turks. Okay, then. I guess he is good. Because they remember now that the Israelites, they like to strap on the damn suicide bomb. They love that. They love that. They're going to put that on. Now, I don't know why they like to kill themselves, but I pretty much got to figure it out, though. I pretty much got to figure out why they like to kill themselves. Because your woman got to wear the damn mask on her face every day before you damn marry her. And then when she take the mask off, she look like damn Incredible Hulk, the Green Man. Y'all act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all act like y'all don't know the hell I'm talking about here. Y'all know them damn Arab women don't look worth a damn. Y'all know it. Y'all know they look just like how they will the beast. Ishmael, hold on, let me put Ishmael over here. All right, Ishmael, it means heard of the Lord. Because remember, Ishmael was born before who? Who Ishmael was born before?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Isaac.
He was born before Isaac. And who was he born to?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Are you asking about his mother?
Yeah, who is Ishmael's mama?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Hagar.
And why did Hagar have Ishmael for Isaac? I mean, Salaki. Yeah, why did Ishmael have Salaki? Why did Hagar have Ishmael? That's the question over there.
Right.
Go.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Because Sarah lost faith.
Sarah did what?
Lost faith.
All right, and so Hagar had a son, right?
Come.
And his name is what?
Ishmael.
And his name is heard of the Lord.
Right.
Because Sarah she was mocking God, laughing, thinking she could have no time.
Right.
You understand? Then Hagar said, please, I give it to her. You understand? After she was gave way to by her master, which is Sarai. You know what I'm talking about? Well, we know the story. Sarai got a name changed and then had a baby. You understand? But this is Ishmael. Now, while y'all write it down, you understand? Try to figure out how to say it in the Hebrew. Because I gave you a hint. I gave you the bumpers and the bridges. Go ahead, try it out. Let me see what you got.
Salaki, sir. Yashamai Allah.
Good. On the first track. Get yourself out. Yashamai Allah. Ishmael. Yashamai Allah. All right? Let me put it up for you. Right there. All right. Yashamai Allah. We got Yah. My Allah. All right, I underline that on that my for a reason. The MAI makes that my. MAI makes it my. Give your moment right now. Now these are folks. Now remember now, Ishmael in your neighborhood selling you all this high ass gas. Damn gas $4. Come on, man. For real? Ishmael. Psalm 83, look, King David said, kill them too. Kill them all. We're going through all of them. We're going, look. God about to ask, all throughout the Bible, throughout the Old Testament, it's about warfare. You understand? It's all about warfare. It's about, let's get to that killing. You understand? Y'all, if you play Call of Duty, if you're at home playing Call of Duty, you know what I'm talking about, just think about it anyway. The Most High is going to get ready to play Call of Duty to get damn self with real people. Think about that way. And the number one character is Yahanna. He got the meanest weapons. You know what I'm saying? What them things called when they drop them out the sky? The care package.
Okay.
Craig got the meanest care package coming with it. They call 200 million angels. What the hell? Come on, man. Ishmael, you got to pay. Y'all, everybody got this? Abishai, you got this? Your man Abishai, you got this? All right. Y'all got the disclaimer? All right. We're gonna make it how we're gonna keep it rolling, you know what I'm talking about? Keep it rolling. You know. Y'all ready for the Passover, you know what I'm talking about?
Right,
You talking about? I'm going to the Passover. I can't wait to get to the Passover. Just God can say the white man and the devil 1,000 times.
Yeah, right.
And ain't nobody gonna get mad. You know when you out and about and you at home with your family that ain't in the truth, and you sit there going in on the white man talking about how the oppressor did that, and third, and they tell you, I don't want to hear that. I know good white folks. You ain't got to worry about that at the Passover.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about that at the Passover. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native American, and you're not in the truth or you're not in the I.S.U.P.K, and you love saying that the white man is a devil, you need to come to the Passover. You need to come straight to the Passover. Go ahead,
Yeah, just like I said, last Christmas, my mom put a damn Christmas tree in the damn house. I shot a bird at it and posted on Facebook. And my mom said, how could you, you know what I'm saying, in my house? I'm like damn, that's I'm glad I'm in the truth. Like,
oh yeah, you got to
I'll piss people off.
that whole thing, look, that's what Christ came to do. Somebody put that precept. I come not to save but a sword. You know that. You know that. You better be in my head. Get the hell out of my head.
I was gonna say.
What is the word? All right. So we got Elam. Elam is the next nation. Why he pulling that precept? Elam is the next nation, and we're gonna put up here. They are the East Indians. They're the one that say, they're the one that got the god Shiva with all them arms. You understand? East Indians. The East Indians. And what they hold on. I'm gonna have to look that word up. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up and get back to you. Yeah, no. I know it. I know how to write it.
Oh.
The meaning of it. But my blue letter ain't operating correctly right now. I have to look it up. But anyway, here it is. I'll put it up here in the ancient text for you. All right. So, Mark, give me a second. Give me a second. So everybody can see this. Elam, the East Indians, the one that say, y'all remember the Simpsons? Well, look at the Quickie Mart. The Quickie Mart guys. The Quickie Mart. The 7-Eleven. They call them 7-Eleven. Them folks. The one that own the, what did they say we love you? We love you. You know, then who we talking about right now? Kamala Harris. We talking about the damn snake eaters.
Right.
That's who we there talking about, you know. I don't know who y'all out here with, but you know. I'm with the Most High in Christ. We can with the
17 to 20. Okay, I'm gonna short a law.
All right.
Matthew 5:17 to 20. I came out short a law.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. You got something you want to say?
That was what you were saying.
Oh, Salah.
Go ahead.
Matthew 10 and 34.
Oh, okay. You straight. You walk. I heard some parts moving on the cellular device, and I just want to make sure you would walk. That's all.
And Salah, you said.
Go ahead.
I got the meaning of Elam, and I got.
I want that precept. I need that precept. Don't worry about me. I need that precept.
Come.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 34.
Go ahead.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
God told Christ to tell them hard-headed folk down on them little sticks and wetbacks. You go down there and tell them, don't think I came to bring no damn peace out.
Right.
Go ahead, keep reading.
I came not to send peace,
He come for the peace, what he come for?
but a sword.
But a what?
A sword.
What does a sword do? Somebody
Separate.
Hold on. Right, there you go. Raise your hand and say what?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
It cuts and separates.
It cuts and separates. Now read the rest of the scripture.
Khan, verse 35.
Mm-hmm.
For I am come to set a man at variance.
At what?
Variance.
At variance. What does variance mean? Young man, you got your device on you? Okay. What does variance mean?
Khan,
Look it up.
odds.
Look it up. Look it up. We don't remember now. On what that that
Make
sign
sure.
say, young man?
Don't be sure, make sure.
This young man right here,
Oh,
young son.
Salaki.
What it say?
Salaki. Don't be sure, make sure.
Make sure. You make sure. You make sure. Don't be like the heathen. Don't be like them. Don't be like them. The heathen, they on that. They on. I'm telling you, they on some. Ooh. Ooh.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Variance. The fact or quality of being different, divergent, or inconsistent. The state or fact of disagreeing or quarreling. In conflict.
It means it's in conflict to whatever you believe. If you believe Christ came to save everybody, Christ come for the opposite. If you believe Christ said, if you believe the Bible said you can eat the pig, Christ came for the opposite. He come to set barriers. He come to make a difference. You understand?
Right.
All right. Say this word. I'm good.
Oh, Khan. I-S-U-P-K.
Ayalong. Now, in this,
You want the definition?
I'm looking at it.
Oh, Salaki.
Now, this is not the definition that I have in my book. Let me see. It means in the blue letter, it means to conceal or to hide. To hide oneself, secret, dissimilar, dissimilar, so like it's dissimilar, to veil from sight, conceal, anyways, blind, dissimilar, hide, self, secret thing. I will alone. It's like I alone. It's like I alone. No, I'm wrong. I am so wrong. No, it is right. I alone. You're right. I alone. All right. Put it on the board for you. For those of you at home, Salaki, Yahanna. I alone. All right. Everybody got that? Everybody got it? If you don't got it, I'll give you a moment. Spend a few more minutes on it. Let me see. We got about 6 more names to do. We'll get all of them in tonight.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
The definition we're using is the root word to conceal. Salaki.
Yeah, that's the
Conceal, hide.
the root word.
Come.
But don't put that down. I'm gonna have to get back with you on that. Because it's another definition that I have. And I'm gonna talk to the man that taught me, the priest that taught me to make sure I get the right definition.
Come.
Everybody got this? You got this on young man Abishai? Y'all got it in the classroom?
Khan, I want Khan.
All right. We keep it pushing. All right. The next one on the board, we going in with the all right. Y'all know, anybody familiar with the WWE wrestlers? Y'all anybody familiar with wrestlers? Come on. All right. Y'all know a dude named The Rock.
Right.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Y'all anybody know about the Usos? Y'all know about the Usos?
La.
You don't know the Usos?
Uso.
Usos? You don't watch wrestling?
La.
Okay. You know about Samoa Joe.
Right.
All right. So that's the next tribe we're gonna deal with. Now remind you Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he's a Negro, but his mama is a Samoan. Did you know that?
La.
I know I probably know that because he watch wrestling. I know he watch wrestling. He said he know y'all know. You know them. But Samoa Joe way better than The Rock. They're just my opinion. But the Samoans are Japhet are the Samoans. All right. Japhet are the Samoans. And it is the word, I'm gonna put it up here, bro. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. You gonna tell me what it is. Y'all, sure I got that right, that character right over there. I don't want to put anything that they're wrong. Here we go. Here we go. Tell me what that is, young man. Young man, what is that? What is that on the board? Your daddy can't tell you. What's that on the board? And look, you got a whole cheat sheet right here. Now, if you need to get up and go to the cheat sheet, you know, this is not, look, this is not, what grade you in? Yeah, this is not ninth grade English class. I got a cheat sheet on the board. You can use it. Yeah, you can, if you need to walk over there and look at it, you can do that. But I don't want your daddy to tell me, I need you to tell me. We're gonna answer all the questions. I'm gonna put some duct tape on him.
It's a lot.
So, all right, tell me right here. What's this character? Look over there and tell me what this character. What's this character right here? The first, this is the first character.
Yeah.
All right, so that's y'all. All right, that's y'all. What's the next character? Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that right now. What's that character?
Pop.
All right, so we got a pop. What's this character?
Pop.
All right. All right. So this is Salaki. This is a bumper. This keeps this character to itself, so it keeps the same sound. So it's Yah, and then these two go together. So what you got?
Yeah. Papa.
No.
Yeah. Papa. Yeah. Pop.
Your pop. There you go. Your pop. You can have a seat. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Your pop. You said red, the Lashawan Qadash. So when you go to school on whatever day you go back to school, because I ain't in the world no more. I don't know how they do that. Whatever day you go back to school, right? You can tell them sapsuckers that teach you English that you know how to speak English. You know how to speak Hebrew. You speak a little Hebrew. So you did tonight. What's this word?
Yeah. Pop.
Your pop. And who is it?
The Samoan.
And in the Bible there was the tribe of. There you go. There you go. All right, let me give y'all a moment to write that down. I was trying to write that down for me. I was calling on you next. You've been silent, so I'm calling on you next. You had the first one. So I'm gonna get you in here now. You know, we ain't gonna let young man Charles out here come in here and shine like the stars out there. We ain't gonna do that. Go ahead.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
What's the definition?
I don't have a definition for that. Just know that. Here's the definition. They ain't you.
Right.
They heathens.
That's right.
That's every name that we put up tonight besides Yasharallah. The first name we put up was Yasharallah, Israel. Every name that we dealing with tonight are heathen nations. And you can find most of these nations inside of Psalm 83 or throughout the book of Genesis. Mainly you're gonna find them in Genesis. Genesis, somewhere from, we'll say from the 8th chapter all the way to the end of Genesis, you're gonna find it. Even into and when you get into the book of Joshua, when you get into Samuel, Kings, you're gonna hear these names. So it's from Genesis to like the first set of books. We'll say Kings and Samuel, First King, First Samuel, Judges. You're gonna hear about them. Joshua, like you're gonna hear about them in Joshua. So they know Japhet mean they ain't you.
God, I want.
That's all that matter. They ain't you. And don't fall for the bobo either. Some people like to say, them Samoan women, Hawaiian women look so good. No, hell they don't. Have y'all seen a black lady lately? I seen one the other day. She about 70 years old. Man, did the lady want to find as hell? But I seen a 70-year-old white lady. She like she was dead. I mean, for real. Why would you want something outside of Israel? Black don't crack. Keep that in your mind. Black don't crack. Black don't crack. And when I say black don't crack, I'm talking about all 12 tribes. So don't get offended, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the Negro, because I'm a Negro. Nah, we all niggas.
That's right.
If you're a Jake in the world, whether you from the northern kingdom or the southern kingdom, you still a nigga.
That's right.
You better believe that. Y'all got this. You got this right here. That young man, I was out. All right. So we're gonna move on. The next one is yours. All right. Now we're gonna talk about these guys. So we're gonna talk about these the mud eating. Stand up under the damn backside of a cow and get pissed on people. We talking about the Hamites, the Africans. Ham. All right, Ham, these are your Africans. All right, your modern day Africans. I can't spell. I don't even know how to spell Africans. Can I just put up here goddamn mud eaters? Dang, it's a lot. Africans. The African nations. All right. And the name Ham means hot. I can tell you what that means. That means hot. All right. Ham means hot. All right. And so in the ancient, their name is, I'm putting it on the board. And young man, I was trying to know, I said I was going to give you this one right here, so you got to tell me what it is. I'm getting out of the way. What's on the board, young man Abishai? How do you say that? Say it again. Huh? You say what?
Can you repeat the question?
What's the word on the board? In the Hebrew? For. You see the Hebrew characters? You see these two characters right here? Even two of them. You see them? What's that? What do that make up? What's the word? All right. Well, since it's out of focus, I'm gonna let you have that right up. And you get the next word. Young man, what's your name?
Gabriel.
Young man Gabriel. On the board, tell me what that means. Now I don't want you to say that. I want your son to say something. Is it really messed up?
It's really bad.
Hold on, don't move. It'll straighten up. They get him on. It'll focus things. It'll focus things. It'll focus. What up? It'll focus. Let's be patient. It's gonna focus. But for those that are in the room, what is the word? Young man Gabriel, tell me what you see. Tell me the characters you see.
I see the first character is Cha.
It's Ka. Yeah, that's gonna be Ka. All right. So Ka, you talk. Okay, when you say Ka, is it? How do you spell it? What are the spelling of it?
CHAA.
CHAA. All right. You following along with what I'm saying there, young man Abishai? What's the next character, young man Gabriel?
Ma.
All right. Young man Gabriel, you did the last word. You got the same concept going on here. What's the word? How do we say it?
Calm.
Calm. That's it. Calm.
Drop the last thing.
You drop that A off. How we looking, y'all? How we looking?
Tawab, sir.
We two off. Hold on, let me get that right. All right, we two off. All right. Let me get that value. Calm. All right. And them are them Hamites, them Africans. Ham are the Africans. It's and remember now, inside of the Hamitic nations are other tribes, and I think we got some of those on the list coming up here pretty soon. Yep. Go ahead, young man. How was y'all? Oh, it was? Oh, you just might have messed your damn self up. You might have wanted to keep that one to yourself. Cause now I'm finna give you that eat. I'm finna go ahead and help you the hell out. Oh, did y'all get this written down first?
Con.
Did you get it right now?
1 second.
Hold on, let me put it back up there on the board.
No, that part's straight. I got
I'm
that.
gonna put it back up. I'm gonna put it back up.
Come.
But this man said it was too easy. I got offended. Whoa. Okay then, buddy. You have the next one. You got the next one, there, young man outside. It's gonna be quite hard. It's gonna be quite hard. Just letting you know, I'm giving you a heads up. It's gonna be hard. It's not gonna. It may not be hard. It may not be hard. You might say it was too easy to, and then I'm just gonna have to go straight to the blue dot and make you read. That's pretty much the next step.
Right.
That's the next step. If that was too easy, the next word is gonna be, oh my God. So you got this though, young man outside. You got this on the board? All right. I'm giving you the next word. And I'm gonna give you a heads up. The next word is Egypt. But it ain't, that's not how you say it in the Hebrew. You do not say Egypt in the Hebrew Egypt. Because there are no E's in the Hebrew. All right, so I'm gonna put this on the board. And you, sir, are going to tell me what it is. Egypt. Egypt. It means death and bondage. And bondage. Death and bondage. All right, here we go. You sure you ready for this now? Because when I put this on this board, make sure I get it right. When I put this on the board, you're going to be like, is he serious? Is he for real? Yes, I am for real. All right, young man Abishai, what's on the board? What's on the board, young man Abishai? Is it easy? Hold on, before we do it, is it easy? Is it easy? Is what I put on the board easy to you? Is it simple? Or is it hard? I'm gonna give you a moment to tell me. I'm gonna give you a moment to tell me what the word is. I just want to know from your perspective. Is it a hard word or is it an easy word? All right, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure I did you the right way. But I need you to tell me what's on the board though. Take your time. Take your time, and I'll write it out for you. You tell me the characters, and I'll write them down. What's the first character? What's the first character? Hold on. Let's deal with one character at a time. So the first character is a mom. All right. First character is a mom. What's the second character? What's the second character? Joshua. All right. You got a Ra. All right, slow down. All right, slow down. All right, slow down. What's the last part? What's the last one? What's that? What's this character right here pointing at? Young. All right, you say young. If you say young, you correct. You said with the mouth, right? Young. Go ahead. Hold on, the first character is what? Young. There you go. Now say it right. Say the whole thing. No, say no. You it's young. You write it. The last part is young. Got it on the board. It's young. Now say the whole word. Put it together. Matazarayim. Congratulations. Congratulations. You got it right. Give him a hand. That's right. Give your brother a hand. Give him a hand. Go ahead. Go ahead. You good?
That sounds like Israel.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Miss Ryan. Miss Ryan. In the English, we would say Miss Ryan. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Mataz Ryan. Egypt. That's what they call themselves in ancient time. What they call themselves? Oh shucks, I can't think. But this is the word. Matazarayim is in the the Hebrew word of Egypt or Mizraim. All right,
So
go ahead.
is Mizraim the modern Hebrew?
No, it's just English.
It's English.
Mhm.
Come on.
Y'all got this right here.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna keep the moving. Young man, I was sure you got this on the board. You got it. All right. So you having an easy time with this tonight? Is it still too easy? It's still too easy.
It's not too bad.
Oh. You got the next one.
Oh,
You got the next one, man. You got the next one.
oh, jump.
You got the next one. You got the next one. Give me a moment. We're gonna see how much of it you really can do. Let's see. Look, these last three I'm giving to you. And I'm not even gonna give you the name. I'm just gonna put the Hebrew on the board. That's what we're gonna do. We just put the Hebrew on the board. And I'm not putting it in the ancient no more. The last three, they going into they going to the Syria.
Right.
They going straight into Syria. Just so I can see if you know what you're doing. Because if you don't know what you're doing, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you camp leader. I got them on speed dial. Go ahead. I'm just teasing. I ain't gonna tell on you. This is no snitching policy. Go ahead. Go ahead, young man. Abishai. Oh yeah, that's all I need to hear. Now there we go. Now I ain't gonna make it as hard. All right, there we go. I ain't gonna make it as hard. All right. So I'm not gonna put it in the I'm not gonna put it in the Assyrian. I'm gonna put it in the ancient. All right, that's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna put it in the ancient. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting it in the ancient, but I'm not writing anything up there but this ancient Hebrew. That's it. Make sure I get it right.
Oh, that's Salakia.
Go ahead. I mean,
You said you were doing the Assyrian?
no. Once he made his final statement, I amended it, and I went right back to the
Okay.
paleo. He amended his statement. So according to his amendment, I'm gonna pleasure the senses and make it a little easier.
Kind of around time.
Go ahead.
Thank you for the mercy.
Oh no, ain't no sweat. Look, I don't give out mercy. That's the Most High in Christ though. I don't give out it. That ain't my job. I don't do that. I don't. That is not me. That is them. They have not mercy. All right. Somebody tell me what's on the board. Somebody tell me the word on the board in the Hebrew. What do we have on the Hebrew? What is that? Look, we got cheat sheet. We got a cheat sheet. This is for anybody, not just you, young man Abishai. This is for everybody in the classroom. What is on the board? Who is that on the board?
Who is that?
Yeah, who is that on the board? That's the whole person.
Salaki. I can tell you.
Go ahead.
That's Canaan.
But how do you say that? That's you don't say
Oh.
Canaan right there. How do you
Right,
say
right,
it?
okay.
That's what I asked you.
Word.
How do you say that?
Salaki.
Yeah, how do you say that?
Think,
No, you. You
Oh.
started talking.
Salaki, sir.
You see how your daddy just tried to do you? He just tried to throw you under the bus.
Try to throw him an alley-oop.
No, you didn't. You tried to throw him under the bus. No, your daddy got this. Your daddy got this. Your daddy got this. Go ahead.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Canaan.
Canaan. Hold on. Do you agree? You agree with what he just said? All right. So, since you said Canaan, how the hell I spell it?
That would be K-A-N-A.
All right. K-A. I keep up with you. N-A.
I-N.
I-N. All right. And this is Canaan. I get this. I get that. Canaan. I will give you that part. This is Canaan. These are the ones that like these the Canaanites that got drove out the land of Israel. That's who we talking about.
Right.
In my the little county I live in, show you how this Hebrew word, how the ancient people of America work. Down there where I live, there's a section of my community named Canaan. Because they remember, the ancestors remember they came from Canaan land. So it's a little town, a little part of town where I'm from. It's named Canaan. But they, you know, they changed the name to goddamn MLK Drive.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, Canaan. And the name Canaan means merchants. All right, merchants. And that makes sense because the land of Canaan, our homeland, the land of Israel, which was formerly the land of Canaan, sits on the Mediterranean coast. And if you know anything about the Mediterranean coastline, that is the point of entry for everything Middle East. Everything Middle East goes through those ports along that Mediterranean coastline. If you're going into Southwest Asia, you would come in through the Mediterranean ports of the land of Israel, or formerly known as Canaan land. Y'all got this on the board?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Isn't that like where it's like the fork in the Silk Road? So where the silk trade came from Europe to South Asia?
No. No.
That's not where that is?
You know what the Mediterranean Sea is, right?
Kamakan.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the sea itself?
We're talking about the UK. Okay, let's do it this way. You know, Savannah is the major port for the Southeast, right?
Kamakan.
All right. In ancient times, the land of Israel, or Canaan land before it was land of Israel, was a major port. That whole coastline running from Canaan all the way into what we know as Syria today in Northeast Africa.
Okay.
All those things, that coastline, that's the major port. That's why I say merchants.
Libya and all that.
Yeah, and the Silk Road is just north of that, a couple hundred miles, maybe 1,000 miles north of that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's the same area. Generally the same area, but this coastline is the Mediterranean, for which I'm.
Kamakan.
The Silk Road comes, it doesn't start in the Mediterranean.
Right.
It starts in the land of the damn I.S.U.P.K, which is who? Anybody?
That is Moab.
All right. The Silk Road is started by the Chinese and the Japanese. That's their, let's say underground. It's their underground road, so to speak. Like we got the drug trade over here. That's how they move a lot of illegal things on the silk trade. On the Silk Road. So same thing as the drug cartel routes. The Silk Road is the same thing, but they use that Silk Road today is contraband, but in ancient times it was all necessities, things that you buy at the store, your fabrics, your grains, your foods, whatever, everything that you need to live. But now, pretty much a damn drug cartel route for the damn yakuza, other damn illegal gangs, what have you.
Right.
It ain't what it used to be. But when the children of Israel get empowered, it will go back to what it used to be. It will be that main trade route for the Southeast Asia, bringing everything to Israel, to Jerusalem. I hope y'all got this, because if you don't, you just might have to go back and take class. All right. Let's see, how many more we got? We did Canaan. We got two more. And I might put both of them up at the same time. Nope, I'm not. May confuse you. I don't want to confuse you. Don't want to do that. So the next one is the Falasha Jews. Who the hell are the Falasha Jews? Anybody know? They mean fake Jews.
Oh, Salakians. Okay.
Go ahead.
The Khazars?
No.
Oh, Ethiopians.
The Ethiopians. All right. This is the Ethiopians we dealing with now. The Ethiopians, they are the Cushites. They are Cush according to the Bible. All right. And let's see. Do I have their meeting? I don't have their name. Meeting right there. I'll get that to you. Go ahead.
Did you say
Falasha Jews. You don't have to write it down. It means fake Jews. They are the fake Jews because a lot of Ethiopians think that they are children of Queen Sheba and King David.
Right.
And that we know that to be a load of damn crap. That's a load of crap. I got it. I didn't write it so you
Okay.
put it up there.
Okay.
Leave, I'm getting out the way. I want you to have this information, because I had to, had to learn this too. It seemed like yesterday I couldn't read not one word of Hebrew. Now today, I can pick up that blue letter and read it like I'm reading English. So then that's what we're trying to get everybody to be. We're trying to get everybody to that level. But it's only up to you. It's up to you. Whatever you put into it is what you get out of it. If you put mediocre work in it, guess what? You're gonna get mediocre progress. I'll give you an example. There was no Atlanta Hebrew class. Am I right, Napash?
Son.
We had to watch other schools. And some of the brothers, came together with another brother that spoke Hebrew and asked him, would he be willing to teach class, when took it up the proper channels. And here we are with Hebrew, this Hebrew class, this Lashawan class, Qadash class in Atlanta, because he had brothers with zeal that wants to learn. So if you want to learn this language, it's up to you to learn it. I can't make you learn it. I can't. I can give you the principles,
Right.
but it's up to you to open up your blue letter Bible or your Torah when you get home and practice.
Right.
And if you have any questions, all you gotta do is call.
That's right.
I'm gonna give you hell first, though. I'm just gonna let you know. Give you a head.
That's right.
I'm gonna give you a head. Don't do that. But you're gonna have to, but you'll like it. I promise you'll like it. Because at the end of the day, if I spoon feed it to you like a child, like a little baby, you'll be mad as hell at me.
Right.
So I'm gonna talk to you real greasy, like, hey, you speak this shit, man. Especially when I'm talking to you nasty. I can't say how I was in the class, I'm on Google. Kappa, come get me. Kick me out of the school and everything. I don't want that. I love it. I don't want to get kicked out. But I'm gonna motivate you in a way. You play a sport? You play a sport or anything like that? Okay. I'm gonna give you this up. You watch sports? You watch basketball? What's your favorite sport you watch? Soccer. All right. That's perfect. The soccer coach, when the soccer player out there messing up and ain't getting it right, you see the soccer coach getting in on that. It's in them, right? That's me. I'm talking about. If you call me and say, I need some help with my Hebrew. All right, what's your favorite scripture that you want to read? And I'm gonna make you read it to me, and I'm gonna cuss you out when you mess up. First I'm going in, but it's for your benefit. It's for your benefit. Some of it take tough learning. Some of it's got to be a little easier. But you seem like a guy that can have the toughness. And your daddy, he look crazy. You got to be tough around him, I understand. So I'm gonna talk to you the same way he talks to you. Right. But mine gonna be a little worse. But Cause I'm a July. My Torah, no, I don't care. I don't have no good. I don't have no good. All right, last word, last heathen nation. Put. Go ahead, young man, I was Go ahead. Uh-huh.
Does it still mean birthday?
Means what?
Birthday.
I'll tell you what, let me look it up for you right quick. Let me see. Let me look it up. Because I don't want to guess it nothing. I don't do no guessing. And what we talking about Ethiopia? Is that what you asked about? No, you asked about Canaan. You asked about Cush. Cush, you asked about Cush, right? So that's how I know. I know about the biblical Hebrew thing. I try to forget that English. All right. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right. Let's go to Genesis 2 and 13 in blue letter. All right. Genesis 2 and 13. Cush is it's just Ethiopia. Black. Cush means black. B-L-A-C-K. Like the crayon. It means black like the crayon. You got that? Yeah, just like the crayon, black like the crayon. Put. Now the next one is put, and these are the Libyans. The Libyan people, the other heathens that hate your damn guts. Yeah, I mean, it's so many, yeah, just like you said, it's so many folks out here that hate your damn guts, man. They hate you. All right, and it means a bow. Put means a bow. All right, and let me put this on the board. All right. All right, I gave you the whole thing. Put is the Libyans, means a bow for what? For what? Now, this is your homework. Just in case you see me next week, I can't make no promises, you know what I'm saying? Lord willing, you know what I'm talking about? Just in case you see me and you in class next week, everything that we did tonight, you did it in the ancient Hebrew. So when I see you next week, instead of it being ancient Hebrew, I need to be Assyrian. I need you to go back and make everything Assyrian. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do put play. Time right. It all right. It look weird. It's weird, man. It's weird. It's weird character, you know, but it is what it is. Put it up here. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird character. I'm giving it to you. I gave you put in the ancient and in the Assyrian. So when I see you next week or whenever I see y'all again, I need to see Assyrian for all the names that are on the board that you got in your notes tonight. And I'm gonna ask you about it. I promise I'm gonna ask you about it. So don't think, I might show up tomorrow.
Both hands ready.
I might be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, when you don't never know. So if I were you, put it in your pocket. Keep it in your pocket, keep it in your truck, keep it in your automobile, wherever you at. So when I see you, I'm sure gonna ask you, hey, let me see that right now. And if you don't have it, you know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna pull out the blue letter and make you read me a verse. It's your choice. Your choice. However you want to do it. However you want to do it, you can do it that way. But I'm here to give you this information so that you can be a better Israelite. The General Muhammad said all the time, how the hell are you going to be a Hebrew Israelite and you don't speak the Hebrew?
Right.
You're individualite.
Right.
Just want to let you know you're individualite. The Hebrew, the Lashawan Qadash is important because this is the language that the angels speak. All right? Everybody got this down? You got this down, young man officer?
Oh, yes. It's lucky.
Go ahead.
And just like saying you're Puerto Rican, but you can understand the Spanish word, but you can't speak Spanish.
Exactly. Learn your language so you can be called properly. You can be called by your proper, you know what I'm saying, your proper, what's the word I'm looking for? Title. Your proper title. A Hebrew Israelite. Because they call you English speaking American. Or a Spanish speaking American. Or a damn Mandarin speaking American. How about be an Israelite that speaks Hebrew? And with that, we're going to pass the class off to Priest Officer of 50, Napash Kaya.
This is I.S.U.P.K church announcement. Where the I.S.U.P.K started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are living for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brothers and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My I.S.U.P.K, that means 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of increase the Lord gives you the treasury department of teachers. Priest bond. Free will are for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever might like to give. The next holy convocation is going to be a Feast of Purim. It's going to be on the 14th day of the 15th month. 14th and the 15th day of the 12th month. That means it's going to be Sunday, March 5th, sundown, through Monday, March 6th, sundown. You also can find it in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 20 through 31. Also, give the Lord to the hand for the 54th annual Passover. It's going to be Saturday, April 1st, sundown, in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the Space Convention Center in downtown North Carolina. You also make sure you get your hotels, your flights, and your itinerary booked, and your Passover fees, $200 per person, over the age of 17 years or older. Remind Aki of our walk-in to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be true to school, don't wear all black boot, shirt, pant, headband, and a scarf. With that, be a one-curse salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, a mighty. Understand? We'll give a one-curse salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, a mighty. Men of Israel, a mighty. A mighty Sabbath, a mighty. Rock. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. Well, I said to you in the Hebrew, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Yah in the top, mean hands down. Classic.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets. CDI,